Hello everyone, and welcome to another royal reading here at MadWorldTarot. And today I'm looking at ultimatums that have been issued from quite different people and with quite different tones and intentions. And the first seems to be coming from Montecito. I'm using the Crow Tarot for this one. You can see there is a veil. The crow is wearing a veil, and it is, of course, this first ultimatum about Peter Phillips' wedding. Poor Peter Phillips finds himself in the middle of it all again, the thick of it, between two warring brothers. Well, the one's waging war, the other is just ignoring it. And he has only just announced his engagement, but already there is the will they won't they thing that has started up with Harry and Meghan. But worse than that, an article appeared at Rob Shooter's Substack, and he seems to be the latest Parkle mouthpiece, and it's a list of demands, Harry's demands for him to attend the wedding. Now, as I say, no known date of wedding, and we don't know what kind of a wedding it's going to be. Could be a very small private affair. It could be one of those huge spectacles that is sold to Hello magazine. Would make it awkward for the king to attend and for Prince William to attend, but never mind. The Parkles are out there already casting a shadow over the happy couple's big day and making it all about them, in my opinion, and allegedly. And this article, first of all, makes Prince William out to be a real egotist, that he insists on a prominent placement at the ceremony to reflect his status as future king. And then it goes on to say that they don't even bother to hide the hierarchy anymore. So Prince William insists on being top dog, makes him out to be a real insert your rude word of choice there. And then it goes on about Harry and the demands that Harry is making. And he needs a security detail there, of course, because the UK is so dangerous for him. And he needs a separate arrival time from Prince William and a ban on appearing in wedding photos with William. And this is the quote of all quotes: Harry doesn't want to be part of some fake PR reunion. So, okay, I think we all know what's going on here, but we're going to do a bit of a tarot reading with the Crow Tarot, my little gossipy tarot, and see what's going on. We're going to ask who's behind this. There's the devil that showed up when I asked that question. And this little piece and what's going on. It looks like it's a hit piece on Prince William, and it's also setting up for the moment when Harry doesn't go to the wedding. That's my read of it, but we'll ask the cards. Of course, he was famously not invited to the Duke of Westminster's high society wedding last year, even though Harry managed to turn it around and claim that he decided not to go to keep the peace. What absolute rot. But anyway, so there's that. We'll look at poor Peter Phillips and see how he feels about Harry right now and inviting Harry to this wedding. Perhaps I'll just elope to, solve the problem. And then we'll look at Harry and his feelings about Prince William and his superior status as future monarch, because obviously it rankles, and his attitude to mingling, rubbing shoulders with Prince William, say in the buffet queue. And yes, I know there won't be a buffet or any form of queue. And then how's it going to go? Is the husband going to go to this wedding, and how is it going to go with him and Prince William should the two arrive? This is all early days, of course, although the happy couple could have already got married secretly for all we know, and perhaps are tempted to do so with these kinds of stories landing in on social media, on Substack. Anyway, we need to remind you, this is tarot. It's for fun and entertainment. It is all my opinion. It's all speculation. It's all allegedly. I just read energy here, and big fat disclaimer in the box below. And of course, underlying energy. And we have a wedding. We have a wedding. The Four of Wands. It's in reverse. That is absolutely the wedding card. There's the happy couple. The Four Wands is about building your future, your secure future together. It's about celebrations. It's about enjoying yourself, celebrating very publicly. It's in reverse. As I say, shadow has been cast over the happy couple and their big day by the Parkles and their need for drama and theatre, and not to be, oh look, we'll have this one out as well. Next card, that's a Harry card. Hermit in reverse, that's Harry. Hermit really should just go away and keep quiet somewhere, but no, it's in reverse. Wants to come back from his splendid isolation and get reintegrated into the family, but only on his terms. Must bring his security person along, who's his only friend at this point, and all the rest of it. Ta-da! Okay, we got a little 3-card reading there. We could close this one down, but anyway, we like to see that card. Situation. I think I lost myself in my train of thought with the 4 of Wands, but never mind. We have the 3 of Pentacles as the situation, and this is about teamwork and collaboration. And I would never accuse either Harry or Meghan of being good at teamwork or collaborating or cooperating with people. But the ultimatum, Harry's demands for his UK return, which make it sound like the wedding's going to happen any minute. This is the headline of the, I think it's Radar Online that reported the story ultimately from Substack. Harry's demands, it does make it sound like this is how we all need to get along together. These are my demands for getting along together. Of course, Prince William's already put in his demands. I'm sure he hasn't. But this is how the story is reading, that Prince William is going to get a position of importance like he had at the Duke of Westminster's wedding last year. And the has-been knows that to keep the peace, he's just got to sit in the cheap seats at the back and keep quiet. And, you know, that's how it's reading. There's the ultimatum. This is how we're going to do it. This is how we're all going to rub along together. Let us look at who is behind this list of demands and why we might have it. We've got death. Interesting card because it's endings. It's a Scorpio card, and Peter Phillips is actually a Scorpio. I doubt very much that Peter Phillips sent this piece to Substack, to Rob Shooter and Substack, which then got picked up by Radar Online. I doubt that very much. So I don't think it's a person so much as an energy, and the energy is of endings. And I saw this card yesterday when I was reading on Harry and Meghan and their relationship, and something's changing, something's ending. It's more of a why than a who is the energy of this card, that there is a need for radical change in the situation with Harry because of an ending that could be going on in his own life. And so let's look at the why and see if we can read these 2 cards together to get more of a picture. And the why is the 4 of Pentacles, and it's clinging on to status. Clinging on to your position, your rank, your title in Harry's case, your family connections, which are very important and very lucrative. It tells me there is a loss going on here, and the loss could be either the marriage, the Parkle marriage itself collapsing, or the Netflix thing and all of that is going badly wrong, and the needing for a change, and the needing to hang on to status and titles. This is not about trying to diss Prince William. Yes, there was a chance to have a go at him, in my opinion. So me speculating again, whoever wrote this had a go just because they can't resist having a go at Prince William. But this is more about needing back in. And I'm trying not to read the death card literally, but you can follow my train of thought, Scorpio card, and you can read it literally of what the future might be holding, or what Harry might fear the future is holding, and he needs to get back into the family quick while he still can. And this family opportunity has presented itself with Peter Phillips' engagement, and he's going to make hay while the sun shines before he's iced out completely of the family. That's how it's reading for me. And so let's move on to poor Peter Phillips, who finds himself in the middle of all of this yet again, like he did at Prince Philip's funeral. And how does he feel about Harry right now? His opinion of Harry. And we've got the 8 of Pentacles. And interesting, it's a big money card. It's work. It's monetizing one's life. It's also, of course, the Working Royals card. Don't have a panic. Don't think that Peter Phillips thinks that Harry is trying to come back. Well, Peter Phillips might think that Harry is trying to come back as a working royal, but I don't think Peter Phillips believes that Harry ever will come back as a working royal. He might just see the grift for what it is. Harry needs back. Harry needs back. Possibly if Peter Phillips isn't selling the wedding story to Hello Magazine as he did previously, then Harry might be selling the wedding story to, for instance, Netflix or Hulu or whoever he's going to sell the story to, Aware Volume 2, whatever he's going to do. It's about money. It's about grifting. That's what he sees. Harry's all about the grift, all about the money. I'm reading energy and I am expressing my personal opinion as a mere humble tarot reader. So how does Peter Phillips feel about inviting Harry to his wedding? Is this, yeah, well, of course I've got to do it, can't wait to see him, or hell no? Where are we with that? We have got the Temperance card in reverse, doesn't want to do this at all. He's the last person that wants to have a blended family kind of situation going on there. Temperance card in reverse. He's probably got enough troubles of his own to deal with previous relationships, exes, family, children, father, stepfather, whoever that he's got to deal with. Why does he now need to find himself in the middle of the Wales family feud as it's being represented in this article, even though there is only one feuding, and that would be has been. Prince William, I'm sure, couldn't be bothered to return the favour and feud equally. But no, why should I be part of this story, this narrative, this reunion? I don't want him there. He's just going to upset the boat. He's going to bring conflict into the mix. Temperance is about harmony and balance when it's upright. Who needs this? Really, who needs this? Doesn't want him there. Very clearly doesn't want him there. And I think that bride-to-be is even less inclined to have him there. I don't know what sign she is. Temperance, just by the way, is Sagittarius energy. Could be time of year that they get married. Don't know. But anyway, let's move on to Harry. And Harry's feelings about Prince William and his elevated status as, and I'm quoting, future king, as this article told us twice. Just saying. Page of Swords. He's getting ready. He's getting his jibes in. Is that the right word? While he still can, his digs in. While there's still time. Page of Swords is getting ready card. It's on high alert card, braced for difficulty, getting prepared for things, doing your research, forewarned, forearmed. We've got some big snoring going on here. It's just come to make a little bed and curl up for the evening. So he's resentful. The Page of Swords is critical and resentful energy quite often. He's resentful of it and he's getting his digs in while he can. That's how I'm reading its communication card. Yes, add that to the article. Why don't you? While you're typing away there, PR person. I'm just imagining a scenario, of course, for entertainment purposes. How does he feel about mingling in the buffet queue, as I said, over the whatever roast beef with Prince William? The Hanged Man. He'd quite like this because it's an opportunity to get some more digs in. Hanged Man is someone who's out of circulation when it's upright. When it's in reverse, you're cut down from your self-pity tree where you have possibly planted yourself, and you're back in circulation and you've got a bit more agency, you've got a bit more opportunity to mingle. It's the mingling card when you finally can mingle again. When you're back, he wants back in. Even if it ruins the wedding. Hermit in reverse wants back in, overshadow the wedding. Who cares? Because the devil is winding him up, I believe. back in Montecito, my personal opinion and speculation, and he wants back in. So maybe there'd just be a moment in that buffet queue, and I don't know why it's looming so large in my mind, but to have a bit of a punch-up. We've heard about fisticuffs at family gatherings before, and I believe, and I really believe this because I can feel the energy, and I do just read energy here, I believe Harry is just itching for a fight, itching for one. It's all William's fault. We've heard that from Lady C yesterday. I think it was yesterday. The blame game is on in Montecito, and it's all William's fault. Everything is William's fault. And I think that Harry believes it. Devil card there, and the Hermit in reverse, listening to bad advice from the devil, our little 3-card reading. I think I can feel fists clenched as I'm doing this reading. And it's a horrible energy. It's a very volatile, it's a very angry energy. Temperance in reverse is angry energy. Peter Phillips knows this. I didn't say it over here because I thought, let's not feel the worst about or view this situation in its worst possible light with the Temperance card in reverse. But the Temperance card in reverse is being out of control, being incredibly angry and volatile. He's ready to go. Someone bumps him in the buffet queue. He's ready for it. He wants it. Bring it on. That energy is roaring through for me as a tarot reader. And I have to say yet again that it is just energy and I'm just interpreting it, and it is all just my opinion. So how's it going to go? Is Harry actually going to get the nod? Is he actually going to go to the wedding? I've got Page of Wands. He may well. Or with that card, because Page of Wands is positive news, it's positive spin. We might get a spin put on it. Yes, love to have him there, but just happens to clash with something, well-child event or something like that, has been Congo. Sending happy couple best wishes. Because it's communication. It's very, very likely that they're going to massage the situation, spin it. So invitation, it looks like Page of Wands. It could be spun, and there could be a setup to spin this. But if he does actually go, and Prince William also goes, awkward. How's it going to go? Hypothetically, this is very much a hypothetical question. We got the Queen of Cups, and it's in reverse. It will be upsetting, it will be difficult, it will be, I'm not getting dog bowling, broken necklace, all that sort of stuff, but I am getting difficult emotions running high. I'm getting the situation being quite volatile. I'm getting tears. I don't think Prince William's going to burst into tears. The has-been could have a meltdown if this happens, because of course he's Mummy Diana's precious boy. He's taken that into himself, and to see Prince William there, who actually is Mummy Diana's boy, you can't really avoid seeing that if you see him physically and in his presence. It all might be quite overwhelming for Harry. It might really be too difficult for him emotionally. He might lose control of his emotions, and that could be even more unpleasant for everyone else. Temperance in reverse, excess, more unpleasant for everyone else. 4 of Wands in reverse than an actual dog bowling episode. We shall have to wait and see, and wish the happy couple well as they try to navigate their way through this minefield. That's the reading. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.